Hello and welcome back to another video talking through some junky thinking. This one is maybe I'm just a scumbag. Maybe deep down at my core, I'm just an animal who wants sex more than anything, and that's it. Maybe this is the best I can do. PMO, and maybe paying people for sex, I guess. So PMO, porn, masturbation, orgasm. Love
Yeah.
self-deprecation here. Mary, over to you.
Yeah, I was just going to say the exact same thing. It's self-deprecation, which if you complete the thought, I am a scumbag, I am a animal, I am this, I am that. Okay, so then what? Complete the thought, right? So I might as well just engage in pornography, right? And see, that's where self-deprecation is a little bit more deceptive, because it's not like, oh, I want to use porn. It's like, oh, you're just a scumbag. You're useless. You can't do this, whatever. However, whatever words it uses to create the feelings of the self-deprecation. And then now you buy into that. Okay, now I'm circling the drain. I'm really feeling like shit. Oh my God. Well, okay, we'll just go do the porn. So it's just sneaky, right? So treat self-deprecating thoughts as junky thinking that is going to end in wanting to engage in your compulsive behavior, because that's what's happening. Because what would the point of those self-deprecating thoughts be otherwise, other than you want to engage in your compulsive behavior? That's where it's going to end. And this is probably a good opportunity for me to mention this these acronyms. I think people should lose these acronyms because it's normalizing this addiction. And I don't think that normalizing is beneficial to anybody when it comes to any kind of addiction. So I would say lose it, forget that. Say what it is, we don't need, why were these acronyms created to begin with? But I don't think that normalizing addiction is beneficial. I think should lose the acronyms.
I think in a way it helps people steer clear from the reality of addiction as well, because I think that's probably one of the reasons they were created, is that a lot of people don't want to use the words porn, masturbation, orgasm online for various reasons.
Yeah.
And so I think in a way, though, it does, one, like minimize it, because it's kind of like, oh, it's not actually porn, masturbation, it's not actually orgasm, And then, the other thing is it kind of, it's a bit of a detour from that reality, I suppose, of actually, this is this compulsive behavior. It is something I don't want to do, and it is something I'm engaging in. And then if you can see it as, PMO or like relapse or setback, slip up, all of those sort of things that come up all the time, it kind of puts it away. In fact, we had someone at the very start of this program who mentioned, it was the same person with the same junky thought here, say, why does it have to be my compulsive behavior? Can't it be the compulsive behavior?
Yeah.
And again, it's kind of trying to get away from the reality of the addiction, which is obviously going to be in the addicted part of the mind's best interests.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It just for some reason rubbed me wrong, but I think I'm starting to understand why, so yeah, it does. It kind of minimizes it, oh, it's just PMO, it kind of takes away from the real picture, the real reality of it. So, it's just a side note. It's not really that big of a deal either way, but I don't think it's helpful for people to use acronyms around addiction.
Makes sense. But and just the final thing from me on the kind of that self-deprecation is, I had that quite a lot in the past, and I think it can be really difficult to deal with, but it's just another thing to put down on your option A, is having all those feelings, that you are a scumbag. It's like, that's not how you want to be. That's not how you actually rationally want to live your life. So, if you don't want that, then keep on using your script, doing the work, sticking with the process, and you will, those feelings are going to fade away over time. So,
If you think about it too, like, in like relationships and abusive relationships, that's how the person would treat somebody, put them down, insult them to get them into a position of weakness so that they think that somehow they need this person you know, or whatever. It's kind of the same thing. That addictive part of the mind is kind of like, I actually had one of my compulsive eating clients call it her dark passenger, I think it was. It was reference to Dexter, the serial killer series.
Oh,
He referred to it as his dark passenger. She referred to the addictive part of her mind as her dark passenger, which, you know, of course, they're going to put you down. They benefit from it because it's going to end in, okay, you're a scumbag, so go ahead and do it.
yeah,
You're never
exactly.
going to be anything else, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks a
It's
lot for
good
sharing this chunky
to-
thought with
yeah.
us, and we'll see you in the next one.